told my lady that they saw me at the movie.
Hey, it's your girl Tiffany Nicole from Small Red Communications, a marketing firm based in Miami. And we're here with recording artist Nicious, a reggae sensation. How you doing?
Good. I'm doing good.
Great. Thank you so much for taking, time out your busy schedule to sit down with us and give your fans a close-up and personal behind-the-scenes look at you.
Well, I'm very much happy to be there myself, and it's a great pleasure and honor for me to be with you tonight,
Okay, great. So we have some questions for you. We're not going to take up too much of your time, but we definitely just want to, get a little more closer to knowing who you are as an artist and also as a person, too. So, one of the main questions we have is, do you remember your first introduction to reggae music?
Yes, very much so, because actually I grew up in an island where reggae was something I raised up hearing, and I thought it was just a part of me from that time. But my actual first real introduction, I would say, is when I really moved to Florida. I met with some friends and we formed a little group together. We were doing music together, and I guess that's where everything, get together and came as one, and I could have pursued it.
Okay, great. It sounds like you're definitely, doing what you always dreamed that you would be doing. So that's always a blessing. So when reggae and outside of reggae inspired you musically?
Well, I would say various people in the music business. But mostly, I would say there is this reggae artist by the name of Nicious.
Okay.
Yeah, I really always used to love his style and his originality, the way he sung. And from that time, I always had a special connection with music too, feeling that I can do something similar to what he's doing, or if not better than what he's doing.
And what about right now? What's a non-reggae artist that you're listening to currently?
Well, right now, there is Rihanna, which is a very fantastic lady in the music industry.
Nice.
And also we have a lot of young artists. Kanye West, I like his style, which is hip hop, and also Mr. Kelly, R. Kelly, all them little slow and because I'm a lover's rock type too.
Nice. Okay,
yes.
Cool. So it sounds like you definitely have a very broad, background of different music genres, and I'm pretty sure that it's going to add to your album, and fans can get a look at that as well later on. So next question, I know you've been all over and performed in different places because you're originally from St Lucia, but what would be the place that you were most likely to perform, like the top place where you have to perform at?
Well, honestly, I look at it on a very broad sense. I look at it on the global aspect of it first, and also in my planning, I know I have my album which is going to be released in St Lucia, which I would have mostly say St Lucia would be the first place really, because that's where I'm transporting my music to, and to the people who have brought me up, because I'm a product of
your environment.
Yeah, of my environment,
Exactly.
So definitely I would love that very much, to be down there performing.
Well, sources told us that you did take a trip to St. Lucia recently, so we will touch bases on that shortly after the break. So when people think of, we're going to get a little serious right now if you don't mind, but when people think of reggae, they generally think of Bob Marley, they think of peace, positive lyrics, but how do you define reggae, and what does it really mean to you?
Well, reggae is it's a culture, it's a very strong culture, powerful one to which I think it can, right now, it is in it travel the globe, and people seems to be in every nation, every culture seems to be really embrace reggae, and reggae is a powerful music,
It is, yes.
Yeah. So when you listen to Bob Marley, look at Bob Marley for instance, I don't care where you're from, where you're born, or your race, every man know him, and that is just one individual. And there are so many others I could mention right now too, but the list keeps on it will keep on going on and on and on.
That's the thing about reggae. It's really bigger than what it seems. It's so many different genres and styles within reggae, and it's really beautiful when you really dissect it.
That's why I love it.
Yeah.
And you see something on my free time, instead of just going and do something else, I rather just out there writing and doing and and doing reggae. And I think I believe that I'm a messenger too. Whether I'm doing dancehall or whether I'm doing lovers rock or reggae, there will always be a message. First of all, if I'm doing dancehall, I don't want to be degrading the young ladies, you understand, or saying the youths them. You try to give them a firm brain, uplift them, because that kind of thing I believe in, because that's a part of what reggae is, you understand?
But speaking of that, reggae is now moving into different, eras where the beat is now fused with R&B, rap, rock, and just about every musical style you can think of. Is this a plus for the industry, or is this, a loss of some sort? Do you think reggae is losing its identity?
Well, I wouldn't really say reggae is losing its identity, because as I told you earlier on, reggae is a culture, it's a strong one, and I think the music is transforming to suit the generation to come and the generation which is coming. So in that way, you find, multiple, things gonna happen and to just suit everybody. That is what is going on. Now, I understand the older generation probably might have a problem, but they're gonna stick to what they already know, because reggae is there from time, so it will not lose its identity. I don't think so. It will get bigger in its time. So and
reach more people.
Reach more people.
Good.
You understand?
Definitely. But I personally think that reggae is a lot about saying what you mean and meaning what you say. So do you feel any pressure from the industry to say things just to sell a record?
No, actually, because as I told you too, because it is my utmost goal to pursue reggae in the right way, like with the message. You understand what I'm gonna be doing, so pretty much I will not let nothing really pull me into doing things where, I'm not really so much even thinking about stardom. Mm-hmm. I'm more or less pursuing the music in a way where I can connect with people in different ways, and
Nice. You really rarely hear artists say that they really want to connect with their fans, so
yeah.
It's nice when you do find that. So speaking of that, is there any trends in the industry that you welcome or that you would probably want to see away with?
Well, I really like social media. Mm-hmm. And I love the trend, because you see, even with that now, I have hands on, and it's everything is at your reach. You can socialize, you can talk to your friends, and you can promote your music. You can build fans base just through communicating through social media, and that's a very good thing. And I think I'm looking forward as times unfold for me to be even more connected with it.
Yes, exactly. I mean, I love the name of my company, Small World Communications, because when you think about it, with social media, it really is a small world. You're really connected to anybody just a click away. And if you really, take a hold of it and take advantage of it, you really can, make some things happen. So I'm glad that you're, using social media as a gateway to many more things. So with that being said, we're going to take a small break, and we will be right back.